Hello. We are back. We are back for another episode of We Loves to See It. My girl Mimi.
What's up?
Mimi?
You leave her hanging?
Wow.
Hey, what's going on?
sorry.
One episode out and she's like, yo, I'm done with this
I was
bitch.
just like, I was going to refer to Shaun.
She's more professional than me.
Stop. Really?
No, it's cool. Good balance. It's all
Really?
good.
I don't know if I'm professional.
Look at your giving.
This is Shaun Bedgood. We've got him here today. It's my boy's a working actor here in Los Angeles. Do you want to list some of your credits before I talk about what we're going to talk about today?
Yeah, I was on Shameless, Animal Kingdom, Shrink Next Door, Will Ferrell. What else? The Rookie. Nice. I just shot 911, Angela Bassett. Got a Marvel movie coming out end of the year.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Love it. We loves to see it, right?
Loves to see it.
Am I right? Wait.
And a tall drink of water.
Absolutely.
Thank you
In
for
the
gracing
chambray
us.
shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta do it right.
Yeah,
Looking
you
good,
know,
looking good.
looking like a cowboy almost.
Oh, okay.
Kind of, you know.
Yeah.
But a
Kind of.
stallion.
Well, whoa.
Okay, let me calm
Hey.
down.
Yeah,
We're
just chill out.
It's a
Okay,
metaphor.
it's early, you know.
It is early.
So today on We Loves to See It is our second episode, and we're going to talk about sex, relationships, everything in between. We've got Shaun here, so we don't end up man hating. And
right.
as
I got y'all.
as a friend of his and somebody that I have aired my grievance to and I have sought advice from many times now during our almost year-long friendship, he's a trusted advisor and a respectable gentleman, I will have to say.
That's hard.
appreciate
That's
it.
few and far between. That's nice.
Absolutely.
And for Mimi to say that speaks volumes.
Oh, yeah, you know, because you know how I feel about him.
I'm like, damn, Shaun, you're really okay. That's good.
Yeah, he's all right in my book. Plus, he's a native of Alabama. I know he doesn't really like to talk about it, but you lived there for a minute.
Stop that. Yeah. that's where it all started. Born in Selma, Alabama. Grew up, lived in Andalusia before moving to Boston. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Now here.
Now I'm here in LA.
Let's
We
go.
doing it.
Yeah, we're here, but we work together, and that's how we know each other. We work at a bar, gastropub type place in the Valley this summer, and then Simone, you know Shaun how because you guys met.
I
before
met him
we
at
met
your open mic.
you.
Yeah.
But you guys knew her.
Yeah, I knew you. You didn't remember
Oh.
me. I met you at the Comedy Store back in 2017.
And that is, hazy days. Every time somebody says it, I'm like, oh, what did I do, dude? Did I flick your dick? No, I'm not saying that. But that was a thing.
get you.
It's a joke. It's not like,
Like you went, ugh, you went, ugh.
no, flick like this, like the door guys, and they'll fucking tell you. I don't know. I think that was like my friendship thing. I was like, what's up, dude? And like, look at me, just on the what's it called, the zipper thing. So it's not like on the dick, but told me that. Shout out to that. When I first met him, I did that, and somebody else told me that too, but I forgot who. And I was like, now that's probably just not. And I think it's never okay, but now it's really not okay. But
Hashtag me too.
I remember we kind of talked about that at her open mic.
Yeah,
meeting at
yeah.
the store, and that was 2017. It's a long time ago.
That's a minute ago. Cause I only did comedy here for about a year before I went both feet in to the acting world. So I wasn't around comedy that long. So I wouldn't expect
love
you to
that
remember
though. That's kind of like my kind of situation. Like I want to get more back into the acting because it's just like stand-ups. It's a lot, man, and you really it takes a lot to go far. You know what I mean? Like you remember the potluck days? Like that shit was a lot, waiting in the line.
It's a struggle, especially coming from a scene where you're already established.
Right.
And you work and you do clubs and stuff like that. You got to come back here and it's like, all right, you got to start all over.
Right.
It's like being an executive in a company. And you move to a new spot. It's like, hey man, I was this executive at this company back in da-da-da-da-da. Like, cool, mailroom.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I just told you I was an executive. I hear you, but mailroom.
Right.
That's exactly what I went through. When I lived in North Carolina, I was vice president of a small production company. And then, through a sequence of events, moved here to LA and started off as a receptionist. So, and that can humble you real quick.
They don't play here. They do not play.
Oh yeah, LA will humble you. Straight
But
up.
I respect it. I mean, look, you came so far already. Like you're crushing it. So it's just one of those where it's like you learn it, you see it. Of course, we'll bitch about it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. So
You gotta go hard.
You gotta.
That's just it. That's it. It's either you a dog or a bone. Right?
I love that.
You gotta go hard.
How many jobs do you have right now?
Let me see. Maybe technically 4.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm Jamaican.
I'm Trini. We're cousins. Let's go. Rap out, island people. Let's go.
Yeah, right. So yeah, about 4 different jobs. If you got 4 grinds, I mean, you homeless,
Yeah.
right? Go to an open mic. See how them comics live? I'm
Woo!
like, nah.
Hell no.
A lot of mercy. But then they continue to go to like, I've seen comics go to like 5 mics a night. I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
They need to go get a job.
Get
is
a
what they
job.
need to do.
And also, and it's just like not working, you know? So
I feel like comics got this is like this misconception. It's like, I gotta struggle in order for me to have, for me to make it. Like that's the story. Everyone, I gotta be homeless for a little bit.
Right.
I'm
Y'all
like,
ain't
nah.
Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, right.
But also, homeless or not, you're still struggling.
You still,
You know, like I got my own place, but I'm still like, God, fuck, man. Like,
Right.
you know, something always comes up. Like maybe you come up on some money. Oh, your car got fucked, or blah blah blah. Like it's never. But I like it though because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's like that's how you know you really want something. You know,
Right.
when you just keep getting hit and hit and hit, and you're like, fuck it again. And so yeah, it's,
And you just keep going, kind of like dating in Los Angeles.
oh, bitch.
Or dating anywhere these days, right? I mean, were you ever an app guy, Shaun?
That's a good question.
I tried. I'm old fashioned. I meet people in person. Like, but I hopped on a little bit during like the start of the pandemic. I hopped on Hinge. Hinge was popping.
Yeah, Hinge.
I don't know if it's
facts.
still, but that interface, that was fire. I tried Tinder and shit, but I'm like, I'm not a Tinder dude.
I think it's immature, right? It's more of that kind of, yeah, correct. And I fucking don't do anal. So
I just couldn't.
Absolutely
I
not.
couldn't find
No
no chicks
comment.
that would swipe my way on there.
yeah,
That was a
fact.
problem. But Hinge, Hinge I did I.
Well, in the pandemic, and I know you're cut from a different cloth. Like you're a great guy, but I felt like the pandemic was the optimal time for all those guys that just wanted to Netflix and chill.
like, let's
They're on the
fucking go,
apps.
dude.
It was just
Yep.
like, yes, they can't go anywhere. There's no options to take this girl out. Oh, they gotta
Dude,
come
I didn't
over.
even think about that.
They gotta come over.
Yeah.
Well, then we
No,
start
I'm
dating and we're
good.
going to Mastros, bitch. Stop playing. You have time to save. The unemployment.
Who's got that COVID patio out? Remember those things, the COVID patios?
Excuse?
You know,
What's that?
the plywood, areas outside of the restaurants where they'd like rent out the
Oh,
side.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
the COVID
yeah.
patios,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
Right.
a lot of that actually ended up turning out to be dope because it's like there should be it's LA, like you
Yeah.
want outside areas, you know?
There should be more outside seating.
A lot of businesses did better.
Yeah, low key.
A lot of them did. Like that spot. I used to go to this spot, Berkshire House.
Yes.
Up the,
Yeah.
They had the dopest outdoor setup. Like
Huge.
they put down like the fake grass.
Yep.
They had the heaters outside. They had hookahs. You could smoke out there.
And you could do hundreds
like
of
it
people
was.
out there.
Yeah, it was popping. Now it's just it's
They don't have
whatever.
that anymore? They still-
Nah.
Wow.
Nah, I felt like they did better with that.
And they were playing music. It was a vibe
It was
for
popping.
sure.
It was lit back there. Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah,
Definitely.
it was.
Damn. Well, you know what? There's allegedly a new flesh-eating substance that's worse than fentanyl that may be coming to America. So it could be back.
Can we just do our drugs? Like, let me just do my fucking drugs. dude.
No, the powers that be they're not going to let us.
Whatever. You
anymore.
can't fuck up mushrooms, so fuck off.
That's
dude.
true. Let's grow our own. Let's grow
Right.
our own. So, Simone and I discussed a little bit like what do we want to talk about with you today, and one of the burning questions that Simone has was dating
in the industry. Especially, I was talking to her, in the comedy world and also with you more in acting now, but like, it's weird because I have, and it's, been good and it's been not good. And I don't know. I just want to know a male's perspective because I'm like, yo, like, dude, I'm not trying to like, what's the word? I always do this. What's the word? I'm not trying to just be like all men, all women, but like, do men, do you think make it a competitive thing? Is it like like, does it work? Can it work? Maybe not in the same, like maybe date somebody that does as an artist, but not the same artist. I don't know. Like I have yet to think that should be a thing.
Well,
And have you done that?
I've tried it.
Yeah.
I've tried it. I don't need to be with somebody that's my type of crazy.
Facts. I didn't even think
You know
about
what I'm saying?
that.
That's the thing. Like comics, forget about it. Like yeah.
Damage.
No disrespect.
Damage
But I'm just like, okay, what did her uncle touch her? Like, what the fuck's her thing? You got to figure it out like
That's
right
so
away.
true.
What's her thing? Oh, your uncle. Oh, okay, that's cool. You just molested. That's all right.
Yeah.
You know, but it's you just gotta know whoever you date, whatever type of artist you date, they're coming with a brand of crazy that you just need to fully inspect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you need to know what it is you're dealing with. You know, there's also an issue with like scheduling, depending on what it is, like comics, right? Like, you know, girls are gonna be out all the time.
Right.
If you're dating a female, she's gonna be out a lot of times during the week around other men that got problems. That's gonna try it. You know how dudes are in comics.
Slime.
Yo.
Lord.
Besides you.
I know.
Comics are slime balls.
I go to an open mic and get hugs, man. And I'm like, the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah.
Why y'all hugging me?
Yeah. You're like, I guess we're doing this, okay?
Okay, hi. Good to see you. Oh, you look hot, Mimi. Oh.
Hey.
Yo, yeah. Yeah.
Cool, you
comics,
don't.
Pull my name out the bucket, pussy.
You don't look
Right.
hot because you're nearly homeless.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I'm good. No, I'm fine.
Hey, there are some hot homeless guys, you know.
A little bit.
Sometimes those homeless guys, they be packing it. You know, that's why they be
Just like
slinging
walking
it.
around.
That's why they're on the streets. They're just like hooking up all the time, you know, and they lose their jobs and they just, you know.
Right.
I mean, honestly, we're not far from being homeless. One bad month and shit is over.
Right here.
That's it. That's all it takes is a bad month.
Yep.
That's why, like, the homeless people in LA, I say this all the time, they're the most talented. They're so talented, right? If you walk on Hollywood Boulevard, you just see people like, damn, why are you homeless? Had a bad month. That's it.
They should have a podcast. Shit.
Yeah, if somebody was smart, they'd do that.
Right?
Yeah. But just to circle back, did I answer your question at all?
That you did date it, and you did, because you're saying like it's just not a preference that you want to dive into. You're already fucked up in the head. Well, you didn't say that, but you are.
Yeah, I got my shit.
I know we're not gonna paint a perfect picture for my boy here. Okay, I gassed you enough earlier. No, I'm just kidding. But that makes so much sense, and I feel like after I experienced my time with that, I realized like I don't want to date an artist. Period. Like it's just two different dynamics. Get me a suit, sweetie.
Yeah.
They love it. Now the suits love artists. They're like, oh my God. They think it's so interesting because, you know, their shit's kind of boring, right? So.
Oh, so you like accountants and shit like that?
Maybe.
Oh.
Why, Mimi, what's your type? What?
Oh my gosh, what's my type? Anything that wasn't what I had before.
Ooh.
Preach. So check it out.
Oh, we will.
I'll tell you some dumb shit I did.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah, dumb shit.
I was living with a girl when I was 23.
Ooh.
Way too young.
Maybe.
But yeah, 23 years old, we was living together, and you know, I was on my fuckboy move, my fuckboy wave, and I was cheating. And I remember one time, I had bought some condoms, right? We weren't using
Respect.
condoms. Okay, we wasn't using condoms.
Oh, for the host.
Me and my girl.
Okay.
So I had bought some condoms because I was gonna go cheat on her with somebody I was fucking with. I can't remember at the time. And I had left the bag and brand new condoms and a little half pint of Hennessy
Bitch.
in the bag.
Not the Henny.
Yeah,
I
it
was
a
just gonna say.
Yeah, that was Henny days. Anything was possible back then.
Anything.
I Henny
go.
and everything. So bag of condoms and the Hennessy. And I left it in plain view sight right in the living room. You know, women like to clean up shit.
You sure do?
And I hit up on the phone. I was like, hey babe,
Don't even.
yo, so there's a bag in the living room with
look in the
condoms
bag?
and Hennessy, and that's my boy David. He left it. He left the bag.
preface. Yeah. She's like, oh, that's so funny because I'm in a three-way David right now. But if he's your boy, he'd definitely be like, yeah, that's mine. You know?
Nah, but the whole way I'm not a good liar. So the whole way I set this shit up was just like, she was like, oh, she lost it. She lost it. I know you're lying. I know. Da, 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 da. Long story short, she ended up moving out. And I remember that day. I remember we was arguing one day, like that same week. And I said, man, get the fuck out of here, right? But like, just I didn't mean it literally.
Yeah.
I went to work, came back, she moved all her shit out.
Hell yeah, I've done that.
Like
Wow.
all her shit was gone, and she wasn't even from Boston.
Damn.
She's from another state.
Bitch.
So I don't even know who she got to do that. You know what I'm saying? But like everything was gone. Everything was gone. I was like, the fuck?
She's like, get the fuck out of here.
Honestly, mad respect.
Say less.
Yeah.
Love you.
She was right. But I mean that pales in comparison because I feel like you was married.
Yeah.
You was married.
I was married. We
and-
were, late 20s. It was, I thought we were, but I mean, there's no other explanation other than that's what it was. And it's funny to me because I see people in relationships or marriages, and I see a lot of it. They air out the tea. They know what's going on. They know if so-and-so's cheated and with who and yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
My whole marriage is such a mystery to me, what exactly happened.
Wow.
And I feel it always will be because there wasn't like that long period of really bad problems or issues or even talk about getting a divorce.
was just like
one day it was just like, boom.
Wow, that's
done.
fucking scary.
And I was okay with it. I mean, listen, like, no cap, I was back in the streets a week later.
For real. Oh,
I
what?
didn't give a fuck.
No, see, I like got spiraled for like 2 months. You know what? And even if I get cheated on or whatever, it takes a long time for me, and you can say your opinions as well, to actually make that move. But once I do, it's like, all right, rip, I'm fucking that bitch again. But in the beginning, I'm like, I don't even want to touch anybody. Like David Beckham could walk in. Never mind him.
Girl,
but I'm
David
just
Beckham.
saying. No, you're right. No, but the flicking.
Just kidding.
See? But yeah, I don't know. I can't commit to like, getting back in the streets. Yeah, but not like, I can't really fuck right away. You know what I mean? Afterwards, it's
because
it's hard.
you can't just turn off the emotions,
Right.
right? You can't. I mean, guys can do that shit, but
Am I a man?
Girl.
hey,
Maybe. It's just, maybe I went like, I don't know.
I got a bigger dick than all of you.
Well, shit. Where was my head at?
Yeah, what were you talking about?
Fuck.
Sorry, the
was
gummies
it?
kicked in.
Oh, no. Oh.
Sean, you supposed to remember this shit?
Yeah, Shaun, you're the man. You need to think for us and speak for us.
you said before getting into the streets.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I came out here to
I guess
LA.
men are worth something.
I came out here to LA for like 2 weeks right after my shit happened. I was like, Auntie, I gotta come stay with you. And I was like, I wanted to party. I wanted to pop off. I wanted
Well,
to do
LA
my
is fun
thing.
to do that for sure. Just especially first coming in, it's like, oh, wow, there's a plethora of dick.
Yeah.
But then they're all dicks. So,
Yeah.
But that first week, go off.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
It was great, but then I had to come back to North Carolina and that reality of what was happening and me being in a 1-bedroom apartment, or alone and hadn't unpacked my furniture.
Reality
Reality totally hit, and that was 6 years ago, and there's been someone in between then, and then now it's just been dating. Hopefully meeting
Something
someone,
sticks.
something sticks. Hopefully something will stick, and here we are.
Yeah, love it. What are we? What are we?
But so what do you think about that's like the question no man wants to hear. So,
Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a good question.
What yeah.
This is a fucking good question, and I'm dying to hear your perspective. Is there a stigma or how long do you think it would usually take when you're dating, hooking up with somebody exclusively, to get to know them, to get to know what you want, to put a label, you're my girlfriend? You know what I mean?
Tell us, Shaun.
Couple months? 6 months?
Case by case.
True.
It's case by case. I mean, you just gotta fill it out.
So your last experience, how long did it take until you...
We let me see. We first hung out in April, and then we was together by October of that year.
Sorry.
So April was that?
Yeah, that's like 6, 7 months.
Honestly, I like to hear that because I feel like the things that take the longest stick the most.
Right, there's longevity there.
When you hear like, oh yeah, we're exclusive and it's been a week. Now, as I've gotten older, that's really sus.
Yeah.
It's like, ugh, what do they have that you want, or vice versa? Because is it really about the connection, or is it about something materialistic, especially here in LA? Like, does this motherfucker got a house you can go
And you're not
shack up
going to
in?
know somebody fully.
No.
At least for I think.
I think you can discern that quickly as hell though.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, like if someone's out for money, that they don't got 4 months.
Right.
They got maybe 4 weeks.
Cute little
Max.
Cute little moment, yeah.
They're moving quick.
They're humping for homes.
Also, I was gonna say, we weren't really, neither one of us were looking for a relationship. I wasn't looking at the time. I had a lot of shit going on. This was the pandemic.
Isn't that how that shit happens, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing. That authentic, organic connection.
Yeah,
you know?
and we actually met. So we met on in a Zoom class.
Oh.
That's where we met. So not a dating app, but it wasn't in person.
Was there a lot of people? Like, how were you just like checking out the square? Like, what's good?
It was it's probably like what 7 or 9 people in the class.
Okay, so you can
And-
kind of check out what's happening.
Yeah, you put it in gallery view.
Right.
And you
Come
look,
on.
you're like, damn, okay, checking out people. Damn, her nose is crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You have your thoughts. But it was like a group class, and we were doing these exercises, and me and her were paired up. Now I saw her, and I was like, man, I love this chick's smile, right? Bright, beaming,
Cute.
smile. I was like, man, I like her smile, I like her face, right? And so then we paired up, and I was like, okay. But then that was just it. I didn't reach out or anything like that. If any, I think, excuse me, I think she added me on Instagram. Yeah, that's what happened. She added me on Instagram, and then we started engaging, and then one day she was like, yeah, so what's up? When we going to get that froyo or whatever? Charming. If you met her, she's charming girl.
Yeah, she is.
So we met up, we got froyo, and then we were just friends. That was it. It wasn't like this is the first date. Okay, let's evaluate it. Okay, now let's do the second. It wasn't like that at all. It was just, let's meet up. We wasn't calling it anything.
Let's just shoot the shit.
Yeah, let's just meet in person.
I love it.
Boom. And then we were just, we was cool, and it just progressed. Then we started hanging out. She started coming over. And then, yeah.
She came over.
Yeah, she came.
She better, sweetie.
Came over. It was just one day we had a talk. It was a random, she's smart. She was like, she said, I think I left my thing in your bedroom. I don't want no other girls to see it. And I was like, what you talking about, man? I ain't dating no other girls.
Marking.
I was like, oh shit.
He said it. He said what you want to hear.
Yep. And
He loves to see it.
We loves to hear
loves
it.
to see it, hear it, feel it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take
yeah.
it.
That's cute.
And then that was it.
I respect the fuck out
Official.
of that.
Oh.
That's so cute. God bless.
Yeah. That's how it happened.
So wait, you're with this same person right now?
Yeah.
There's hope for
Going on
us
2 years.
out there.
But it was rough though. Like it was rough because for 2 years, because I was in a relationship, I moved here for a relationship. That didn't work out. So I was single in 2018. So we weren't together until 2021.
Oh wow.
So 3 years it was like nothing. And I was psyching myself out because I got in my head, I'm like, yo, these chicks all want something out here.
Right.
Right? I'm like, damn, they all want money. Or whatever. I was like, damn, I don't have enough money. I don't have my own place yet. It was all this shit. Like I'm renting a room, I ain't got a car. I'm like, I can't get no girls. But that was all bullshit.
She didn't care.
Nah.
See that?
Right.
All circles back to real love. Ta, ta,
Right.
ta. I'm searching for real love. Ooh, that's such a good fairy tale ending right now to this episode. That shows that, yeah, there's trials, there's tribulations, but when you know, you fucking know.
I agree.
And also getting to know people. Take your
Yeah,
time.
you have to get to know people because you can't be with somebody in like a week or two.
Nah, you can't. And I know it's more difficult for women because y'all got like a timetable.
More or less.
I mean, what are you talking
I
about?
feel
Like
like-
the biological clock, like my geriatric pregnancy?
Yeah, basically. But I mean, chicks is getting pregnant at 55 out here now, so.
Yeah, I mean, the women in my family, they all got pregnant like 30 and over. My aunt had a beautiful, healthy baby at 42. So that's what I mean. And sometimes I'm like, do I want kids? Do I not want kids? But I know what you're saying.
I always thought it was different for white people, though. I always thought white people had kids late.
How do you know I'm white?
Come on. You Japanese?
The plot thickens.
Listen, I'm not culturally appropriating. I'm culturally appreciating with my
Love that.
kimono from a brand from France.
Okay.
Oui.
It's French.
Thank you.
I thought she was Russian when I first met her.
I could see that.
Yo, I thought she was straight up Russian.
That's so funny.
Hilarious. So far from
Then
Russian.
I was like, hey, y'all.
Right.
Well, I don't know. How far is Alabama and Russia? Kind of like a little bit of the same kind of shit, though. You know what I mean? Like, kind of the same. Like, there's definitely some correlations there.
There's
right?
a kink there. That's hilarious.
Yeah. My name's Falana.
Ooh. Love that.
Nika.
Oh my God, dude.
Something.
Yeah. Look at your geisha looking at. No, you look great. I shouldn't even.
Thank
we
you.
just.
Thank
You look
you.
amazing.
You look
It's like
amazing,
a balance
too.
once again. Beauty and the Butch, dude. That should be our fucking podcast. The Beauty and the Butch.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
whatever, Simone. You know how many, when I like repost her stuff, people are like, I like her.
Closer. Bring it in closer. Yes, connect with me. Ooh.
Oh, but yeah, Simone, seriously, like, I post you and all these guys know are like, I like her, she's hot. Oh, like literally today, like 6 guys are reposted.
Sex guys.
They DM'd me that.
All right, well, let's see the lineup and we'll discuss.
There was a couple that I believe could have a
do that
chance with
off.
you.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a couple. But yeah, I'm not going to reveal who they are. One of them I was like, absolutely the fuck not. Like,
Yep.
I don't understand why you have such high self-esteem. I mean, I wish I had the self-esteem of most men out there because damn.
All right, well, we'll fuck
Sometimes y'all be like, I mean, you have a reason to have high self-esteem, but some of our
We'll have to.
Well, you know what they say, confidence is everything.
confidence is
Sure
everything.
is.
I'm not
It works.
I'm not conceited. I'm just convinced.
Ooh.
Hey,
Well,
that's
hopefully,
gospel.
I look at these suitors. I maybe I'll have a husband next episode. We'll see.
Yeah, it'll only take a week.
But Shaun, thanks for being a part of it. Thanks for coming into this lion's den of estrogen.
Oh, no.
We appreciate you.
Thanks for having me on. Y'all were welcoming.
Oh, thanks.
So, y'all not anti-men.
Well, follow Shaun. Shaun, what's your handle? Tell him.
Shaun BG. So SHAUN BG. That's Instagram.
Shaun BG. Hit that.
Follow him.
Yes, add me, please.
And
Support his journey.
He loves to see you. And thank you for, coming in and with good vibes today.
Oh yeah. Thank
All right,
y'all.
guys. Of course.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks,
See you
guys.
next Tuesday.
Hey, you got to shout out Jeff too, man. Come on.
Jeff,
Oh, and Jeff.
our boy.
Jeff.
He's making us sound and look amazing.
For being
And
patient.
if you didn't hear me a little bit, it's because, this wasn't close. But guess what? We'll hear me better eventually.
All right, we got to do our signature move. We loves
We loves to see it. Flick it off
gotta
right here,
do it.
Shaun.
Flick
Hit
on.
it.
Yeah.
Flick it off. Love ya.
Yeah.
Peace.
Got to do it with determination.
We did it.